guys. I got bored and I went back to Ark, and with the love that it's been given in one of its patches, game's totally awesome now. So what I'm doing is I'm starting from pretty much level zero. I'm gonna go all the way through, but what I've done to kind of save time to where I can get into the game and actually play it, I've gone ahead, built myself a base, and I've built a boat. Other than that, I gave myself regular gear. Uh, you know, I did it more for aesthetics than anything. Um, and I gave myself basic gear. So we're talking bows, crossbows, metal picks and hatchets, things of that nature. No weaponry, no guns. Um, all that stuff I'll be forced to do on my own. So without further ado, we'll get into the base. I'll go ahead and ghost through just to give you guys a real quick preview, and then we'll get on to taming. Let me go ahead and go to first person view. So here, front gate, I've got 4 guard towers, one at each corner. They all got a ladder that comes up. Each has 2 vaults. That'll be my main means of storage. But we'll go through the front gate here. I just wanted to get the towers out of the way. You could totally make this work in a PvP situation. Greenhouse. Got all the essentials in here. Each of them has water and gets to 300 greenhouse effect. All the water and electric you guys see is ran legit. None of it's done, ghosting through or anything like that. So, storage locker for fertilizer and whatnot. I'll be forced to get some dung beetles to upkeep that. I spawned 2 of these in just so that I could get a charge if I found the need to use something that requires a charge later after I get bored. This here is going to either be a dung beetle pen or a dodo pen. Haven't figured it out yet. I could probably put the dung beetles in the greenhouse. This will be for a Fiamia. And real quick, I'm going to pause here and check my settings so I can see who's viewing and if you're chatting. So. Alright, so I got a little water spigot. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and take you through an actual tower real quick. Obviously you would come through here, got your storage, and then all the way up the ladder. You can see out really good. This is what your view would be. The heavy turrets are sufficient enough for now. In a PvP scenario, you could put more than one up there. I'm sure you'd be fine. And you could do it in stone. Metal's probably better, but I'm the aesthetic guy. So we'll go ahead and little horse post. Eventually, once I get horses, I'll have them docked here when I'm not riding them. So you got a door here for the main house and a door here. You'll get to the same place no matter what. So it takes us right into the kitchen. Going down here. got the essentials. Again, most of this is for aesthetics. I'm probably never going to use it. This here, I forgot to give that to myself. Alright, we got the bookshelf back there for recipes. Here's something cool that I came up with. Obviously, kitchen table. This is a counter, and this is how I chose to make my sink. Not too bad. Good use of space, I would say. Under here, we've got a bathroom complete with toilet and a wash, or a sink, I should say. Mirror. And we get up here. This is probably my favorite part of this whole thing. So we get up here. Looks like a little study. Cool thing I did with this rug. I really like that. And before we continue further down the hall, I'll go ahead and take you into the living quarters, the bedroom area. Again, you could do this build and have a small tribe live in it. No problems. Plenty of space for everybody. Only thing I'm concerned with is storage. But as one person, I mean, I shouldn't be too bad off. A little sitting area, and then takes you to like a lounge. We've got some bench seating. Cool thing I did with the rugs. Cool little pattern I got going on here. I wanted something that would make the rooms pop with all this wood and red. I thought this was a pretty good contrast. The trophy room. Yeah, that's it. So we'll go downstairs, and so now here's the awesome part for me. I feel is oh, I gotta give myself that. I'll do that later. I'll just go through for now. So this is the generator room. The only thing that wasn't built legit was this doorway. I wanted to do something really cool, and so yeah, that's what I came up with, was this doorway. Obviously it opens up. It doesn't interfere with the ramp. It doesn't interfere with anything. So yeah, we got this one going and this one on standby. When it goes down, this will turn on. Again, you can see right here, all of the electric work is legit. Cool thing I did purposely is I placed these generators here. So in a PvP scenario, say you have allies and they're not actually allied with you, and they say, hey, I'm coming to trade or drop this off. And so rather than going around shutting all your turrets down, you can just come right here, boom, and turn these bad boys on or off. And by doing so, it'll shut down all the turrets around your base for a given amount of time. You know, it's all dependent on you. Cool little thing, I thought. And because of the lighting, I've got a light on each tower, and I've got one light on the inside right here in the kitchen. I kind of tucked it back there before I built these things. And so with this here at night, it gives plenty enough light off of that and the torches to where you can see through here, no problems. After I show you guys the rest of the base, I'll make it dark. I'll show you the base at night. So here we've got boxes for thatch, more storage. We've got this here just to make gasoline to keep the generators going. It's literally right here. No reason to have to store anything. Just bring my materials here, make the gasoline, put it in my generator. I put this here to have berries on hand, and you know, you take thatch berries, put them in this, and it'll make beer. So yeah, I got that. So coming out the back gate here, I have first. This is my dock, and so I'll take you through the dock straight through. Looks busy, looks used and lived in. I built these lights, red, into the dock to kind of guide me home when I'm out at sea or whatever. It's a nice little touch. I have the lights red for more of a tactical reason. In the military, I was always taught to use red lights. It gives a smaller light signature, I guess. Yeah, so good little dock. Um, these turrets reach out all the way out to the water past my boat. Um, Traveling backwards here. If you go up either one of these ladders, you'll go to where I intend to park flyers once I get them. So one on either side. They're plenty big. PvP reasons, they'll probably get sniped, but PvE, I should be fine. So I'll take you to this direction here. We got a little bar that I made, mainly for aesthetics, but, fill up this unused space. So we got a little dartboard here. We've got live entertainment, a nice little bar with some bench seating, grill, more beer, and yeah, I've got a light here. It's blue so that at night this place is brighter than what it is with the red lighting, but not so bright that you're blinded at night. My whole main reason for building this was around the grills because I need a way to cook all my meat when I bring it back to base. This here is my main crafting area. Instead of using the big goofy industrial forge, which is far better than any one of these or any number of these in my opinion, I'm solo. So yeah, this will be plenty. I've got this. It's a little redundant here. I don't really care for it much, but it is what it is. Got the chem bench going. Got a grinder for all the garbage stuff that I'll pick up along the way. Quick resources. Smithies, fabricator, and more storage. Go ahead and take you to my boat. So the idea behind the boat, I haven't seen many transporter types, so I decided to build a freight boat, and it's armed. I got the turrets off right now, but these are the only two turrets that I have. I don't have anything underneath. I didn't want to give myself such a big advantage that, I wouldn't have fun with it still. But I wanted to show you guys for PvP reasons. I built the hull out of metal and the rest, the cabin and whatnot, in wood. I built this little side rail that comes off of here, and it goes even deeper into the water than what my ramp for carrying back dinos is. That's mainly for when I'm going diving or whatever. I'm in the water for a prolonged period of time. I fall off by accident. Boom, quick, easy access. I can literally, these ladders that you'll see on the sides are more for looks than anything. But if I were walking right now, I could walk on this, and you get right up onto it. You swim right up onto it. You can walk, open the door, and you can walk right into this here. So, yeah, I've got my front deck. You don't walk over very easily, so falling's not a huge issue. This is mainly for storage. Storage. I have these to regulate heat or cold. I've got the turrets and what else? Let me think. I've got something else on it. But anyways, this is my main smithy for crafting. Uh, Obviously the forge and 3 mortar and pestles for doing quick things while out on the hunt. Yeah, bed and a fireplace. I needed somewhere to cook meat. This place is too small for a grill without blocking and obstructing things. If I take you out back on the thing, this is mainly for looks to make it look more industrial. Um, Rather than have it inside, I just went ahead and put it on the outside. Uh, this for storing meats or other food items. I've got the vessel pots for preserving meats and other things. So if we, while in the cabin, we can go up to the roof where I put antennas and on this antenna here, kind of wanted to do something cool. I didn't have light on the boat at all. So when it gets dark, that's what I had on. I had the light and the 2 turrets. The light's on a separate code than the turrets. And so at night, I can turn this on, and it lights me up all the way around my boat in red. That's kind of a good touch. I see a lot of boats out, and they do have the green and red lights or whatever, show you they're coming and going. So yeah, I thought it was a good touch. You can, from here, you can turn on and off the light manually. These boxes here were to help make and shape the boat, but a lot of it was I had one wire that I couldn't fully cover, and so these boxes are covering that wire. Again, everything's done legit as far as the building goes. I have no clipping on, but aside from that, everything's legit. So yeah, that's my boat. The whole purpose for this boat is transporting dinos that I would tame somewhere else. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to give myself that cooker. Now the cooker belongs to me. Yeah, I thought pretty good use of space. I'll take you up into the air real quick to get an aerial picture of it. The whole entire base during the day. It's a nice kind of, it's not overly crowded, anything like that. Ideally, I would have wanted two two spaces wide all the way around this house, but when I was building, it just didn't work out that way. I got the thatch painted green here to look like grass. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. At least a width of 2 between walls. That way, if I have a dino, I can get through fairly easily. So it didn't work everywhere, but in most places it did. Um, if I can't get them through there, I can at least try and push them through here as long as they're not too tall. I know I'll be able to walk up over this and then down it and then out and onto the boat, possibly. Um, if not, I mean, I can always take them all the way around my base and then out to the docks. So, that's Green Ob there. I'm on Ragnarok. The original Scorched is over this direction. The swamp is that direction there. Then we got blue ob in the jungles. Uh, that direction is red ob. So I'll take us down to the ground here. Oh, you know what? I just remembered I told you I would take you and show you the base at night to show you what it looks like. So I'll go ahead and do that. Got the obs. I mean, it's pretty well lit up all the way around. I mean, look at just the two towers. It lights up the whole side that they're on. Gives you a good enough light range all the way out. Inside the base is really well lit. And you can see everything really well. Even the greenhouse, you know, you come in here, you can still see everything perfectly. It's dim, but it's not pitch dark. So even with these out, I mean, you can see perfectly here. Take you back in through the house. See, it's not overkill on the lights where they're shining and killing your eyes. Again, it's not killing your eyes. Oh, I forgot to mention this is the only part of the build that I absolutely hate. I wish the developers would do something to where we could close these off without having to do things like this. I have a really hard time. I have to crouch when I am walking to make it through this area. Only in the spots, like if I wanted to pass here, I would have to crouch. I could stand up, and then I would have to crouch again. If it weren't for that, man, I would love this build. But again, you can see everything really clearly. Everything's really bright, pretty well lit. Give all structures. And there we go. Now you can see it open. See, it's not obstructive. I got a nice path I can walk. Perfect. I'll take this back out. Again, you can see all the way around in a pretty good radius. Here's the red light at night that I was talking about on the end of the docks. It's just enough light to see what you're doing. It's not bright light. But if something were around the base, you know. See, with this light here, I would be able to see all the way around my boat and only around my boat. It makes navigating pretty simple. You know, I don't think that's too ridiculous. A little bit of haze from the lights, but I've seen far worse from this game. So I'll take you to the bar, and that'll end the tour. This area is pretty well lit. It's again, it's not overkill, not shining bright, blinding you anywhere you look. And then the bar, again, real subtle, uh, nice shade of blue going through, and you get some of that glow off of the docks there. Nice look, in my opinion. It took me. I worked on it a few hours yesterday, and then I made some aesthetic changes in terms of paint today. Other than that, I built it all yesterday in a handful of hours. So, anybody who does view, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the overall look of it and feel. Uh, I'm pretty happy with it myself. Open to suggestions. Go ahead and leave those too. And I'll change it to day, and I will go out, get me a tame. I'm looking for a higher level uh, land tame and possibly a flyer. What's your guys' go-to very first tame? That's what I'm interested to hear. What do you always go for first? Go ahead and change this. Change it to 7. That's fine. We can go through here. Alright, boys and girls, we're off. We're going to find us a tame. That's something I got to do is put fog on. You can see a little bit only because it's raining. Heavy fog does roll in though. There's a Bronto. I don't think I'm going for anything like that yet. I can't even build a saddle for it. What we got here? Level 20. We'll let that sucker live. What we got over there? Nothing. I'm old and blind and seeing things, apparently. Oh boy. What do we got? Level 20. Pass. I don't think I have super easy access to meat or fish right now. Try and get one of those. I can give myself a level up at least. 2 level ups. Nice. Go ahead and dump them in the house. And so we'll go this, this. I'll take the cook pot. Why not? this that level 20 again? It sure is. I have no use for him yet. Level are you? 130. Well, let's do it up. This should be a pretty easy tame. So I have taming turned up a little bit, so I'm not sitting here all day as a solo player. You know, I don't think anything more than a half an hour I want to wait. Come on, are you going to get knocked out? There he is. Alright, let's get this guy some berries. Uh-oh. An Archie? Oh, a 142. Awesome. Alright, now I just gotta find my little guy. Where did I just knock him out at? I knew he was around here somewhere. Alright. Right here he is. Oh, nice. Let's see. It's a male. There we go. Go ahead and take him home. And I'm coming back for that Archie for sure. I gotta figure something out. I gotta build something and lure him in. Man, this place is full of good starting diamonds. I want to be careful when I do build a trap to get that Archie. I don't want to bring it anywhere close to his face. So for the time being, I'll just go ahead and drop this guy off in here with this little bit of berries, and we're good to go. Make him stop. It's not a bad little coop. That's the level 20. Nope, 15. Alright, so I'll need to get some stone, I'm sure. I I need to get wood. Where is some wood? That wood's really far away, but we gotta go get it. Gotta be careful. I know there's raptors around, but I don't know. I haven't seen any for quite a while. That's my beast right there, I bet. Nope, that's a 90 though. Good to know. Let's see. No, that's not a tree, that's why. So I just heard something from that direction. Oh shoot. I'm getting destroyed. Oh wow. Well, that sucked. I knew I shouldn't have gone there. Alright, respawn at Seaside Fort. Well, we're gonna try and make a run for it and get all that gear back. If not, that really stings. Oh wow, they're everywhere. Let's see if I can get in there and grab my stuff. Hurry back home. It was dangerous. Alright, let's try and pick these guys off. I don't think I can make... Yeah, I can't really build too much. Yeah, I can't even build anything, really. Well, I think I'll end for now. I'll go level up a bit, and then I'll come back. And then go and build traps and start taming. So, alright, thanks guys for your time. Hope you enjoyed the view of the base. I'm gonna see what I got going on here. Hopefully you check it out again.